What's going on? It's all foggy out here. You telling? You know, I like to be in front of the house. I stepped out the house for a quick second. You know what I'm saying? I show my people's just giving you a little walkthrough with some old box Goya rice for the steak and rice we have for later. You know what I'm saying? I learned from some of the best. And like I said, hopefully on the weekend, is that money? Is that moolah? Is that moolah? But yeah, man. Once again, you know, I always like to give these shout outs and like to have give the people that support me the love too, because there's always people like I said on the back scene, like a John Hamm. It's certain people, man. I know certain people be like, yo, this is a post. That's why I have all those videos because, you know, when I ain't up here or I be doing stuff to get my mind right or whatever, I do appreciate, you know, Nolans girls, you know, certain, you know, saying content creators, certain people that are supporters that they just need the love because like I said before, especially myself, like I said, roller coaster ride these couple of years or, you know, the last 16, 17 months, the vacation has been good, you know, but, you know, just to get the mind right. That's why like right now, just outside just to get fresh air. And it's like everything is in a loop. You know what I'm saying? And that's why again, I try to, like I said, on Coffee Talk in the Morning with Bass. On my next episode, like I said, I'm gonna ask him some questions, how much information he knows on like dealing with stress and depression. And one thing I learned is from myself going to see a therapist or whatever is that you know you don't hoard or anything. And I appreciate it when I was going. I gotta re-up on going to see my peoples because it's a good thing. And I also, like I said, with brothers, you know what I'm saying, from my culture, black men, you know what I'm saying, we're like going to check up on themselves with the clinic, the hospital, and stuff like that. Is we gotta change up a few things that we do in our community as a whole with, you know, things that you know, that we was doing in the past that we were just, you know what I'm saying, put to the side, you know, basically like I say, you're not feeling well, you got chest pains, you got back pain, something's wrong with your leg, and you're just gonna tough it out, you're gonna just, you know what I'm saying, chicken noodle soup and just sip some Gatorade or sip ginger ale and think it's gonna fix that. We gotta stop that, man. We gotta get up, you know what I'm saying, and do what's right. Because I said, like myself, being in a major city and a lot of people depending on their finances, whatever, there's people out here who got Medicaid, got out here Mass Health, got their insurance, you know what I'm saying, depending on what type of situation you are in. A lot of people have insurance that would pay for a lot of things that others have to pay an arm and a leg for. So again, I always try to express it because with the when it comes to the mental health, and we see our brothers and sisters sometimes, and people think it's funny, and people make memes or people make videos about other people, and some people be crying out for help, man. And like I said before, not do what I'm doing right now with on being on a recorder when you seeing people get jumped and attacked, and all you want to do is record, or you see somebody crying out for help, and you just think take it for joke, man. This is a really serious thing that's going on, and like I said, we're gonna get to a point where people are gonna fight for rights to be even strict than they are now. Whereas though, like I said, when it comes to people seeing somebody getting hurt and you're recording that, it's gonna get to a point that people are gonna get charged for that. You know what I mean? It's gonna get to the point where like you're kind of responsible for certain things that go down. It might sound crazy, but I really think that we can get to that point because I think that it really hurt. Like, I mean, you figure if a YouTube person, you want to be responsible, you want to have the blood on your hands if you see a young a YouTuber, a content creator that's just like basically doing their work to relieve stress or feel good about themselves, and a bunch of people bully that person, cyber bullies that person, though they're grown, but and then something happens to that person's self-esteem, and that person don't have enough self-confidence and enough love from family members or whoever in this world, and they go and hurt themselves. I think it's gonna be a day where those people are gonna be responsible for that. People are gonna get charged for these situations. I think that that's something that later on or whatever in a couple of days, like I said, between the coffee talk and friendly, I get to my brother friendly because that's the topic that we need to get on between the Watson, the elderly, or a lady get, beat up and robbed and pistol whipped, and all people could do is record. I think if it's going to come to a day that, hey, you might need to sit down yourself. Maybe you need to face the penalties for just allowing your neighbor to to get destroyed by their attacker or by their stalker, and you just sit there and you think it's a joke. Not only do you just record it, you then repost it to a social media platform to make the pain hurt on the person in more than it already has been. So they gotta live the situation twice. They went through it, physically, then they gotta deal with it mentally when they see themselves plastered on somebody's Instagram, somebody's Facebook, somebody's YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that that's something that people need to take heed of, because once again, like I said, that's a killer. I don't know the direct numbers on that, but I know that mental health issue is very big in my community of African American, indigenous, black, whatever you want to call. And like I said, y'all know that I'm colorblind. I'm just talking to start from where my backyard first, but this is not just my own. This is just not a black thing. It's not a black or white thing. It's all of the people across the board. But I know that our number is high as far as black folks, just like, the diabetes and the physical health. So like I said, that's what the platform is about. And what I try to come on and try to kick to the people is that, like, just coming up with ideas and having dialogue about things that really matter. Just having conversations, even if we don't have the direct solution to the matter. I like, trying to spark the idea or trying to scratch on the surfaces of something that's positive and something that can be utilized in the future. Because even if, like myself, if you're not the smartest or the book smart or whatever, you can just lend, it's like brainstorming. You come up with the information, you come and give it to your friend, your partner branches out and give information to another partner, another friend. And then as that continues, like how ratchetness do, as that snowballs and how that gets bigger and bigger and bigger, it gets better and better and better. And you get to places where now we can use a formula or look at a situation to have conversations with one another to, like, seek certain help. Again, as normal, runs into talking with Tommy D, dealing with triggers, dealing with the key word that these guys like out here now, narcissism and narcissists. Yeah, hell, I think the word is overused and not always used in the proper manner, but there's definitely a lot of people, a lot of head cases, a lot of people that, it's all about them, it's their way or the highway. So that's why I think it's tough to just say that everybody's one of those, because basically the definitions that outline with a narcissist would damn near wipe out all society. Soon as somebody get a couple of dollars in their pocket and a new outfit in a car, they're narcissists as far as I'm concerned. So, you just gotta be kind of careful with wording and just throwing a label on somebody just because it sounds good. But like I said, overall, I just came out to give y'all a little brief of what was on my noggin, what was going between my big head, between my two ears. And I was just out here getting fresh air, just enjoying why it's actually not freezing out. You know what I'm saying? This is not gonna last for a long time, but it's actually not freezing outside. And I just came to get this fresh air for a couple of minutes and vibe with you guys on something a little bit different. Like I said, once again, that's the thing about being a content creator. A lot of this is go down this content and you got to switch it up. Like I said, I love talking about my people, talking about myself, trying to build for a better day, build for a better tomorrow, than always sitting around gossiping, bashing people, and talking about people that I would never meet in my life, and people that never think about me, people who don't know me, and people who can give two shits about my existence. When I could talk about, again, a Tommy D, somebody that I have a relationship with, is a buddy of mine, and something happens to him, I'm concerned with his well-being and how he's doing. You know what I mean? I have a great brother that I just met up here that's always making me feel good about doing what I'm doing right now, and that's my big bro Richard Martinez. You know what I'm saying? Since he's been in the community and supporting all of the guys and girls of the community, I got to meet this guy up here, and he gives me a lot of support, and it really helps because, like I said, I've been on a roller coaster ride for the last couple of months. You know what I'm saying? And it's good. Like I said, it's all fun and jokes to certain people who don't give a f about you or your platform, and they always show you. There's a lot of people that just show up, and it's just beneficial to them to just get their rocks off and laugh. They don't really care about your platform as well. They're just there for their own entertainment. So I once again would like to give a shout out to Big Bro Rich Martinez, if you see this, because like I said, it's always good, and that's when the love is shown. That's what's bigger than the Cash App or bigger than the Super Chat or any of that stuff. And like when me and Friendly's been talking about, when you get the support like Rich Martinez, he's not the only one. So I know how people are. Don't nobody get jealous of Rich. Don't get jealous of Richie now. But for me, Rich has been just proven to be a good guy, and it's just support. And like I said, this is what a brother like me, what I do it for. There's no flagrancy. It's just that that's what it's about, to try to put a smile on somebody's face, to a stranger's face, being able to know that at the darkest hour, if it's possible, there's somebody to pick up the phone, somebody to at least have a conversation or be able to smile and joke with. Me, that's what I try to work my best on, is that that's why I like to try to joke and be around good friends and stuff like that up there, so that I can be myself and I can be a fool and I can be silly, I can be goofy, and that way somebody can be miserable or not in a great mood, but they might be listening to the show and they just hear me goofing off or having a gay old time, and might just make them feel better. And that's what's priceless. Again, like I said, stuff like that is what I came for. That's bigger than Cash App. It's bigger than fake love. It's just to hear or see that somebody was kind of down and low, and get to tell you that you got them out of that. You got them out of that little funk. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, until later on, we'll probably do something, or y'all can catch me at Friendly Extortion 101. Besides that, we'll take a, you know how I do it, maybe later or whatever. Have some to chef up on the stove. I have to rewind the show these guys that yellow rice, and I also got to put down on the steak. But like I said, for those who watch this, I wish that certain people watch this from beginning to end or whatever. I hope that a lot of people watch this, period. Like I said, this was not even expected, or for me not writing that down or whatever. Just me coming out, getting a fresh air, and hollering at you guys. So, like I said, one is one, love is love. Got to get it right, baby. History. One.